Hi everyone, Melissa here. Today I am back for what is most likely the final video for my Birthstone series for the year. I probably will only do one this month, but I have not decided for sure. But I have decided to do Turquoise today, partially because, well, it's my mom's birth month, so her birthday is actually in just a couple days, and she loves turquoise, so I told her I would do turquoise for her birthday. And I also love turquoise. But yes, so we will be saying goodbye to this series after this is over. I will come up with a new series for next year. I have not decided what it is yet. I saw a lot of great recommendations and suggestions, and I'm still mulling it over. I do think I will continue to do a stone series of some kind though, because I really truly enjoy trying to create that stone look as realistic as possible. It is so much fun for me. It has pushed me in so many ways and made me learn new things, so I really do want to continue to do that. But anyway, let's get into the design. I could talk all day. I'm going to be using Pure Imagination. I want a nice bright teal. By the way, I do have a band-aid on today. If you saw my last video, I had a burn on my hand, and it's a 3rd-degree burn, and it doesn't look pretty. So I've decided to cover it, but it's okay, it's healing, it just takes a while. Okay, so I am using Pure Imagination. I'm going to use Coco Loco. These are both from Dipp'd. And then I'm out of her clear. I'm going to be using my Adrada clear powder, which I also love. And I'm going to be using some gold foil, and yeah, I'm going to have fun with this design, make it interesting. So it's going to kind of be a swirly color block on all of the nails. So to start, I do have Peel Base down on top of my builder gel. I'm going to do a layer of Dip Base over the top, because anytime you're doing color blocking or anything, the Peel Base could peel up, or it causes the base to dry a little bit quicker, and we want to have lots of time to work with. Also, I'm going to buff it really lightly after I put this on so that I can kind of draw out the designs that I want to do. Okay, now that's dry. I'm just gonna give this a very, very light buff. I'm just wanting to kind of get the shine off the surface so that I can draw the pattern on that I want to use. Alright, now I'm just going to be using a micron pen. I'm just going to kind of draw out the pattern. This will be covered, so it's not really going to matter that this is on the nail. Going to be doing a little bit of spoon marbling now for this first layer. I'm not going to use it marbled. I'm just going to pour some Pure Imagination into the spoon, and actually maybe I'll just do pour over for this. It'd probably just be easier that way, just for the first layer, because only the second part really needs to be marbled. This way I don't have to waste too much powder to do it. But I'm just going to by hand fill in the space that's going to be the turquoise. So I sure gave myself some real difficult places to get into here, but the trick is to have something to run along the cuticle so that you can pull out any excess in that area, kind of clean that up. It'll be also cleaned up more with filing in the end, and then also if it goes over the line, I can use this same tool to kind of clean up the line, which I had to do over here. But yeah, I kind of made my life difficult with this one. Alright, so I've got that first layer down. You can, of course, if you want to, use a smaller detail brush to get into some of those tighter spaces, but just be warned that if you do that, you most likely are going to ruin that detail brush, because this stuff dries pretty quickly, the base does, and it's basically super glue. Okay, next we are going to do a little bit of marbling in the spoon here. So I'm going to pour some of Pure Imagination in. I'm actually going to use a little bit of Golden Ticket too. I'm just going to put just a little bit of gold flakes in there throughout. They probably aren't going to be very prominent, but that's okay. Oh, I breathed on it. Alright, so I just mixed those all in. And I'm just going to be marbling some Coco Loco into here. I'm going for more like a raw, realistic turquoise look, like turquoise stone. And I feel like that has more browns in it than blacks typically. So I'm not going to be really using much black with this turquoise design. I want it to look as realistic as possible. And then use my water marbling tool here to just kind of stir it up a little and tap it out. So I'm just going to paint this area again with the base. Okay, I'm just going to keep using the same spoon. I'm going to add some more brown, swirl it up, and do the next nail. Okay, now that is down, I'm going to be filling the rest of this with clear. So I'm going to be filling in like the empty spots a couple times, and then I'm going to put clear over the entire thing. That way I can activate and file all of the nails without messing up the marble design. Now I'm going to get to the fun part. We're going to do a little bit of water marbling. I'm going to start with a layer of dip base just to kind of seal the powder, because the powder can be a little bit porous and we're going to be dipping into water and I don't want it to take forever to dry. I feel like this will help it, so I'm just going to do a layer of dip base and let that dry first. I've got just a little cup of water here. It's room temperature water. I'm going to be using Terra Revel Mates Terra for this. I think that it will be a nice kind of like earthy brown to go with this. And then I'm going to be using some hairspray here. This is, I got this from Sally's. It is instant freeze. Unfortunately, that means that it does work very quickly and freeze the pattern in place, which can be good and can be bad if you don't get what you are looking for the first time you spray. You're not really going to get another chance, so you gotta get this just right. I'm going to, first we're going to use this Mess No More peel off latex. And I'm actually going to put that in all of the clear spots and all around each of the nails as well. Okay, this stuff really likes to just peel up easily, so I'm going to have to do it one nail at a time, not put it on all of them. Just do it before I dip for each nail. So let's just do this one here and see if I can get a good spray on the first shot. Okay, and then I'm gonna get one nice spray. Nope. Okay, it took a little bit of playing. I had to switch my tactics up a little bit. I will go through how I did it a little bit differently on the next nail, but finally got a nice self-separation there that I like, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lay my nail down directly into it. Otherwise it will move and it will not be placed in the right place. So I'm just gonna down, and then I'm going to pull the rest of this away. That took some real patience. Getting it to separate correctly every time was very difficult to do, but it worked out pretty well. We'll have to see how all this comes up and then how it looks. Okay, so that's giving a really good turquoisey look now. I'm going to do a clear dip over all of these just to protect that layer. I'm going to do just a touch of detailing with some black to just give a little bit more depth in the marble lines, and then we're going to do some gold accent stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the dip of clear, activate, and file that. Okay, now I've done a dip of clear over all of these. Once I got them all cleared off, now I'm going to activate and file them. All right, I got those all filed out. I'm gonna use a drawing pencil and just add a little bit of darkness into some of these cracks, into parts of them. Just adds a little extra touch of realism, makes it look a little more realistic. Okay, I'm going to add a layer of gel base to this, and then I will cure that. Okay, I'm gonna wipe the sticky layer off of the base coat here. I've got some gold transfer foil. I'm just gonna make sure that I wipe the back side of that. I'm gonna set it aside. Make sure I get any oils or anything off this so it transfers well. I'm going to be using my foil glue from Dipp'd. Okay, I'm just going to be using my little detail brush, and I'm going to just follow along the line where the turquoise meets clear. Okay, and a 30-second cure for that. Okay, so I cured that for 30 seconds. Yes, I'm on a different nail. Did I accidentally do this one without pressing record? Abso-freaking-lutely I did. I've been doing this mani for too long and I'm starting to lose my mind. But I'm at the finish line, I'm getting there. Next thing, I'm grabbing the foil sheet and we're just gonna press it down on the line that was drawn. Yeah, it's getting a little on other areas where it shouldn't, but I can clean that up, so it's okay. So I just want to make sure that I get good coverage on the line that I drew. And then I'm just going to use my water marbling tool to kind of scrape off the excess where it's stuck. Alright, now I've got all of that gold down. I'm going to go ahead and do a layer of gel top coat and then give that a full 60-second cure, and they're done! Alright, and here they are all done. This was a process. Oh my gosh, this took a very long time, but I think they turned out pretty cool. Are they my favorite I've done? I'm not sure, but I like how the turquoise turned out. I can't wait to get some more close-up photos there. I think it looks really cool, but let me know what you think. And I think putting this much effort and making it a little bit extra is fitting for it being the final video in the Birthstone series. But yes, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any other ideas of what kind of series I can do in the next year. But as always, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I know this was a tedious one, but I will see you next time.